everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious sweet potato, cauliflower and chickpea spicy burgers. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you my sweet potato, cauliflower and chickpea spicy burgers. Now this recipe is really easy to do. It does take some time to make, but the efforts are worth the results, I promise you. And I thought this isn't a very Christmassy kind of dinner, but I thought during the festive season we tend to eat a lot of meat and we tend to feast on a lot of food that probably isn't good for us. So I thought this might be a nice break from all the meat and all the bad food that we're eating over this Christmas period. And these are absolutely delicious. I love them. I'm making them for myself today, so I'm going to halve the ingredients and I'm going to make myself one today, and then I've got one left over for tomorrow's lunch. So I'm going to have these for lunch today, and while I was making them I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my sweet potato, cauliflower and chickpea spicy burgers. So the first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 200 degrees. So my oven has preheated now, and what I'm going to do is I've got my baking tray here and I have peeled and chopped one sweet potato. I think it was about 400 grams because I've halved the ingredients for this, so normally it would be 800 grams. And I peeled and chopped them into like 1-inch pieces. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chopped pieces of sweet potato into my baking tray, and I'm not going to add any oil to that. I'm just going to leave them dry, and I'm going to bake them like this for about 25 to 30 minutes. So while my potatoes are cooking, I'm going to put the cauliflower on to cook. So I put a large saucepan onto a high heat, and I've poured some water in and I've let it come to the boil. And now what I'm going to do is put my cauliflower in there. I'm going to bring this to the boil again, and then I'm going to leave it to simmer, if I can get my hob to work, for about 5 minutes now. So my potatoes have cooked now, and they are a sort of golden brown colour, and I've left them to cool for a little while. So they're all lovely and cooked, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all of my ingredients to my food processor. So in this bowl here I have 1 tin of chickpeas, so that I've drained and washed under my tap, and I'm just going to put those into the food processor. And then I've got probably about a large handful, I'd say, of cauliflower that you saw me earlier cooking. That's cooked now, so I'm going to put that into my food processor. And then in this bowl here I have about 75 grams of pine nuts. I have halved, as I mentioned earlier, I'm making these burgers for myself, so I've halved all of the ingredients. So this is only going to make 2 burgers, but the original recipe serves 4. So if you want to make it for 4, you need to double the ingredients, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just going to put my pine nuts in as well. And then in this bowl here I have 1 tablespoon of tahini that's going to go in as well, like so. And then I'm going to put my sweet potato in. My oven is still on, so as soon as I've made the burgers I can put these back into the oven and cook them off again. So I'm just going to put all of this sweet potato into the food processor like so. And then I'm going to add my herbs and spices. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. So I'm just going to pop that, sprinkle that over the top there. And then I have some smoked paprika here, and I'm going to use a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And this gives it a lovely sort of barbecue-y flavour as well, the smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. I use it in a lot of my recipes, I have to say. And then I have 1 teaspoon of turmeric as well, or turmeric, however you say it. So I'm just going to put that on as well. And then I've got some ground cinnamon here as well. So I'm just going to put in 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And then I've also got some oregano, some dried oregano as well. or oregano, depending on where you are in the world. So I'm just going to put that in, and I'm just going to get some salt and pepper as well now. So I'm just going to add about half a teaspoon of salt, I'd say, just to give it some flavouring. Salt and pepper to your taste though. If you like more, then please put it in. And then I'm also going to put in a little bit of pepper as well, probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon for me. I like pepper, but not that much, so yeah. That's perfect. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hopefully, if I can get this on correctly. No. Yes. Blend these ingredients together. I've finished blending the burger mix, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these into my burgers. So the mixture will be quite wet. If you wanted to make it a little harder, then you could always put it in the fridge, but you don't really need to. And you could make these in advance of a meal as well. So you could make them and then store them in the fridge for later. So I'm just going to make this into 2 burgers, like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until they go golden brown. The burgers are a lovely golden brown colour, so I'm going to serve these now and have them for my lunch. So that's how you make my delicious sweet potato, cauliflower and chickpea spicy burgers, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. I'm off to have one of these for my lunch now, and I'm really looking forward to it. It smells delicious. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.